Turning to from the farm, the USDA planting intentions reported a lot of corn acres. Our ag reporter Stu Ellis is joining us now live in studio. Stu, what does this mean? Does that mean farmers will only plant corn this year?
Well, nationally there'll be 5% more corn acres, but probably you won't notice much difference. Nationally, 93.5 million, up from 90 million last year. Illinois farmers expect to plant 11.1 million, up from 10.8 million in 2024. The grain market since Monday has stayed just under the 450 level for corn until this morning. I moseyed down to Stonington to see Kevin Walker, general manager of Legacy Grain there, and ask him if farmers in his area were going to change anything this year.
Well, I think, Stu, we have seen a few more acres or a little bit of ammonia go on this spring that maybe wouldn't have went on, but I guess I don't think there's a huge switch to corn acres. I'm hearing a few guys saying, yeah, I'm going to plant a few more acres of corn, but I don't think it's anything significant like we saw, 15 years ago or so.
There's a lot of folks who have a rotation, and they're pretty stuck to that, and it works well for them. And
yeah, I think that's it. I mean, we started when we went to heavy corn on corn there a few years ago. We started seeing yield drags, and then we switched back to more beans. And I think the rotation back, corn and beans rotation, has been good for yields over the past 8 or 10 years, whatever that time period's been, where we've seen a significant switch back to more of a half and half rotation.
the market, even though it saw that it was going to get a lot more corn, really kind of shrugged it off.
Yeah, it has.
Why did that happen?
Well, I wish I knew completely, but what I do think the part of the reason it happened, I still think, number one, I think with that many acres of corn, I think it's hard to have that record 181 yield. I also think that with the stocks in the world are relatively tight, I think the corn market, we're still going to have a crop here in the United States, even with that huge amount of acres. So I think we're going to see probably some opportunities to sell corn at higher levels, just because, assuming there's some crop problems or some perceived crop problems that drive this market higher, I think there will be some opportunities this spring and early summer.
Any farmers come in and talk about the tariff thing to you?
Oh, I've talked to a lot of people about the tariffs, and I really wish I knew what was really going to happen. Certainly, I think it's on the forefront of everybody's mind, how it's going to impact us in agriculture, and I certainly don't know. But we've had there's been a lot of chatter in this office and in our other offices about that, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Now, I probably could not have gotten a better summary if I had interviewed 1,000 of his area farmers. So Kevin did a great job, and I really appreciate that. Now, what's happened to the corn market? The tariffs came down, and the corn market went thud. Corn is down almost 10 this morning, at least it was about 6 o'clock. Beans are down 21, and so who knows what's going to happen there. Farm profitability could take a major hit. It's going to take a lot of mailbox money to keep farmers at least above water, if that can happen. A lot of impact of what happened yesterday. We'll have to just wait and see, and we'll keep everybody apprised as best I can.
We will. Alrighty, Stu, thank you for being here.
You bet.
Have a good weekend.